Namaste. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Mai, and today we're going to do the knee, chest, chin pose. So knee, chest, chin pose will focus on the strength and flexibility of the whole body, entire body, from the crown of the head unto your toes. And also, everyone had to open your chest, focus on the chest flexibility. So before moving in the pose, please make sure that you do the little warm-up posture before getting in the pose, because this require the strength on your wrist and also the stability as well. So make sure you do some warm up in your wrist and also in your fingers and the spine, the muscle as well. Now let's move to the pose. Let common your hand and knees in tabletop pose or to a little spine warm up in tabletop pose. Now let's come on your hand and knees. Hand in shoulder distance apart. Knee in hip distance apart. Shoulder on top of your wrist. Move, rotate the elbow creases inward and they are facing together. Navel in and out. Roll shoulder back. A tabletop pose. We take a few warm up in here to wake up your muscle in your spine. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale, send your hip back to the hairpin child pose. Now let's take a breath in. Inhale, pressing into your fingers, your palm, and straightening your arm. Lift your torso up and shift it forward in tabletop pose. Level in and up, shoulder back from the ear. And exhale, send your head back to the here in child pose. We'll do another twice more. Inhale, arm straight, torso up, shift it forward in tabletop pose. Navel in and up, shoulder back in front of the ear. And exhale, send the hip back to the here in child pose. The final one. Inhale, arm straight, lift the torso up, shift it forward, navel in and up, shoulder back from the ear. And exhale, send the hip back into your ear. Now let's move into the plank pose. Before we come into knee, chest, chin pose. Now straighten your arm, lift the torso up, send it forward in tabletop pose. We extend fingers, pressing the palm firmly onto the mat. Rotate the elbow creases inward. Navel in and up. Shoulder, rotate the shoulder back from the ear. Extend the neck, lay at the top of the mat. Now pressing firmly into the hands and the left feet. Lift your right feet and straight it backward. Harding the toes into the mat. Tap the toes onto the mat. Squeeze your calf muscle and to straighten your knees and thigh muscle to straighten your neck. Navel in and up. Shoulder back far from the ear. Get in the top of the mat. Now pressing in the right toes and your hands. Lift your right leg up. Shift it backward. Toes point to the mat and place it into the mat in plank pose. Pressing firmly onto the toes. Feeling the 10 toes rooted in your mat. Here in 90-degree angle with the mat. Squeeze your calf muscle to straighten your knees. Squeeze your thigh muscle to straighten your neck. Navel in and up. Shoulder right far from the ear. Extend your neck. Stay at the top of the mat. In plank pose. We take deep breath in here. And exhale. Drop the knee down into the mat. Toes touch mat. And shake. Lean the torso forward a little bit. Navel in and up. Keep your head up into the sky. And now just draw the back. Bend your arms and draw your chest gently on the mat. Draw the elbow in close to the chest. Your hand close to the chest. And gently resting the chin down into the mat. Exhale. Now we try not to shift the shoulder forward. Try to rotate the shoulder far from the ear. Close eye and take a few deep breaths in and out in this posture. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Final one. Inhale and exhale. Now lift up the toes off the mat. Place the toe of the feet onto the mat. Pressing firmly into the palms and the fingers. Navel in and up. And slide the torso into the Cobra Pose. Bending your elbow in 90-degree angle. Draw your awareness into your lower back. Make sure that it isn't hurt. Now gently drop the torso on the mat. Pressing into the palms and leave it. Send the heel back, the hip back into the heel in chair pose. Now we do the second times. Straight the arm up. Let's twist your arm. Lift the torso up and send it forward in tabletop pose. Rotate the creases of the arm, of the elbows inward, facing together. Navel in and up. Hand in shoulder distance apart. Hip the knee in hip distance apart. Now lift the right leg up and send it back straight. And point the toes into the mat. Tap the toes into the mat and pressing firmly in the right toes and two hands. Lift your leg neck and straight it backward, hard the toes and tap into the mat. Root the toes firmly onto the mat. Squeeze the calf muscle, the thigh muscle, navel in and up. Shoulder back from the ear. Lay at the top of the mat. Now gently drop the knee on the mat. Bend the elbow. Drop the chest on the mat. Draw the elbow in close to the body. The hand close to the chest. Navel in and up. Rotate the shoulder back from the ear. And now lift the feet up and place it the top of the feet onto the floor. And press them firmly onto your hands and slide the torso up into the Cobra Pose. Now drop the torso on the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Lift up, send the hip back into your heel. Take a few deep breaths here. That is a very strong sequence. It requires a lot of energy from the crown of the head until the toes. And all the muscles of the entire body are activated in this sequence. And take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. Another one, inhale, and exhale. Final one, inhale, and exhale. Now gently walk the fingers back close to the knees, lift the torso up. Well, that is the pose for today, the knee, chest, chin pose, and how to shape the pose from child pose into tabletop pose, to plank pose, and then to knee-chest-chin pose, to cobra pose. And this sequence requires a lot of energy, entire body, and you have to activate the muscle of the whole body. So make sure that you practice safely and bring the awareness into your muscle and the whole body. And I hope that this video is helpful for you when you do yoga at home or at the studio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye bye.